Hello everyone, welcome back to more Spire II. Just going to run back another random run. Last time we did well with the Necrominder, so she's on 5. Maybe we'll play on 5 now, but probably we'll play someone else on 4. You never know. Hey, it's 5. Okay, Ascender's Bane. How I have missed you, Ascender's Bane. I think you got that on Ascension 10 before, so it being on 5 makes sense. That's a new curse that you cannot remove from your deck, but it's ethereal. Okay. Yeah, Spire 1 didn't have this concept of eternal. There were a number of cards that said can't be removed from your deck, but it wasn't like a keyword. And they didn't all behave the same, because mostly they were like, oh, if you remove this, you can't remove this card from your deck. Like, you couldn't toke it or whatever, or remove it at a shop. But you could exhaust it during combat. But there was one card that was special that you can't remove and you can't exhaust. The Necronomicurse, which came with the Necronomicon and had some other wording on it, like this curse is inescapable or something. Hey, let me look that up. Necronomicurse. Slay the Spire. What did it say? There is no escape from this curse, it said. Yeah, so, I don't know. Maybe the Necronomicon is back. We'll see. We had a little while ago, there was a Dreamcatcher that I got from an event that let you get an old relic that is not normally available in Slay the Spire 2. And maybe Necronomicon is in there, or maybe it's somewhere else. I don't know. Yes, so my theory about the bottom one always having a trade-off appears to be holding true here. So, Stone Humidifier, when you rest, gain 5 max HP. I mean, no thanks, I think. Add Meow's Fury. It's fine. It's pretty good early and not that good late. Transform a strike and a defend, lose 10 max HP. That's a serious obstacle, but... well, okay, what are we up to here? I think you want to go through here, probably. I guess you could go this way as well. And then I think either here or here both sort of make sense. There's quite a lot of reasonable ways through this act, it seems to me. Man, I can barely hear the music. I hear the game sounds. Maybe there's just not much music while we're hanging out with Meow? Yeah, maybe there's actually none. Well, let's just get me some real cards, huh? I don't need this max HP. I'm already damaged anyway. I've obtained Borrowed Time and Call of the Void. Okay, I mean, Borrowed Time I'm usually happy to take at some point, and early it seems fine. A little worse with the Ascender's Bane, I guess. Call of the Void I've never wanted to take, but I have it now, so... let's see if it's any good. So do I want to visit a shop? I mean, not really. I guess it is noteworthy that when you get to this fire, you are booked for exactly 2 elite fights, no matter what you do. There's a fire here, so you can rest, but it is 2 elite fights. So that's one thing that this sort of has going for it is... you can hit this elite, but then this one and this one are both optional. Still, I mean, it's only Ascension 5, right? I think I want to try to hit all 3, so given that, I want to go this way, I think. Well, let's see what this is all about, I suppose. I'm passing up a strike for that, but I'm sure it's better than strike. Oh, no thanks. I don't have any way to get souls. I mean, I guess eventually I just might stumble into one from my Call of the Void, but that does not excite me. I mean, I guess I should still play it. The Doom doesn't matter at all. And I'd rather have this in play than exhausted, I guess. You never know, I might get a soul card this turn. Seven, 6, and 6 is 19, so we're not killing him this turn. But we can avoid taking damage and get him down to 2. Why do I have so many cards? I guess it's only 6. It feels like more. I could play another Call of the Void. Very funny. Good joke. I mean, I'm looking for attacks. Death March isn't a great attack, but it could get better later. Defy I like perfectly well as a skill. Oh, actually... Shroud and Borrowed Time. Doesn't say apply Doom to an enemy, so applying it to yourself is still something. You could take this. But it's like 1 energy. You might get 3 block eventually, or 2 block. It's obviously not good at the moment, but it's a little bit less bad than it would be if I didn't have Borrowed Time. That's the kind of thing you could build up to. If I wanted more Doom-based stuff. Still, I think I just need, like, bread and butter attacks. And this might turn into something good at some point. I could easily die if I don't get a couple more good cards by the time I run into my first elite. Soul Storm is good. Delay. Well, I guess it doesn't make much sense to play this, huh? Love's giving me this haunt. You're attacking for 12. I can block that with defend. Can I kill you? You're at 26, so yes. Okay, Severance and Defile are both good pickups. Scourge is not horrible. I was faced with the choice between Scourge and Defile last game. And I had some ethereal stuff that made me decide to go with the Defile direction. Or maybe, actually, at that point, maybe that was the first choice I made in, like, which of these directions to go in. I don't think so. But maybe. They're both perfectly fine attacks. Well, this one's a skill, but they deal damage. I guess With borrowed time, I should lean a little bit more towards energy. Or card draw. Because I have energy production. So if I were going to pick one of these two, I think I would actually try Scourge this game. But I'd rather take Severance. Because souls are pretty great. It's weird, like this guy... There's these enemies who give themselves thorns, but then it like goes away next turn. And it doesn't say that on the thorns buff, right? It doesn't say, you know, this turn. And the player's sources of thorns, as far as I know, do not go away. So it seems like an oversight, really, that it's not correctly described here. Or not thoroughly described, let's say. Actually, I should just make sure I kill this guy. Asti will take the heat for me. I don't want you coming doing anything nasty. And this draw is lethal? Yeah. It's a lot of damage on that card. If you can draw cards. Wow. Strength and attack. Very aggressive focus here. Yeah. Well, okay. I mean, these are all attacks. I can't be mad. I guess I'll take fear. I like the gold a lot. I mean, just generally speaking, I think... Like, obviously a relic is better than gold. But clumsy is a pretty big deal. And we're walking into the first elite, which can sometimes be the hardest fight of the run. The last fight of the run. Boss, by the way, is Soulfish. Okay. Like, I have a lot of junk. Can I afford to take another just to get a relic here? With 2 potions, I probably can. And a shop coming right up after the elite fight. I have obtained Gremlin Horn. Well, I can't say that I want to run into the 4 plant things, but at least if I do, I'll have Gremlin Horn. Okay. We get this guy instead. I think I should get Call of the Void into play. It's a long enough fight. I think I want to use at least 1 potion here. I guess Strength. I just wish I could attack for a bit more, but I think I'm supposed to summon Call of the Void and Fear. Just like think how much better this would feel if I were making him vulnerable for longer than the current turn, you know? That's why upgrading this is so good. I mean, I could Severance, but I think a card every turn, even if it might be a bad one. I mean, most of the cards in my deck are bad, so I think that this would give me some souls, which I guess is like 1 extra card 3 times throughout the combat in a way. And it also makes Death March better. I don't know. Maybe I was wrong. Maybe I should have just played Severance and blocked. Yeah, this is nice, I think. Yeah. 'Cause that is damage-ish and also block, and I want both of those things right now, please. There go my curses. So perfectly good turn with all the curses in hand. That's more than you can ask for. Well, we'll just play all the attacks, right? I guess you could spur, but this has retain, so I'm going to hang on to it. Actually. Oh, right, I have strength. Also, I have borrowed time. I should just play it all. I actually don't even have to play borrowed time because the strike doesn't do anything. So, I don't know. I mean... Considering that the borrowed time is free, I think this was a mistake. I should have played borrowed time... Or no, just like played none of these, hung on to... Just played all 3 of the damage cards. That would do the 20, and then I'd still have a card in hand. I think I just discarded this card for no reason, basically. Well, no, I didn't discard it, because I buffed Asti. It could be better in the future once he's got some missing HP, but that's pretty greedy. Whew, this sucks. I have another spur, apparently. Oh, no, it's the same one I shuffled. Okay. That's a lot of damage. But also damage against me. Yeah, scary fight. But, I mean, I'm not dying here, at least. Really gonna make me use a potion? I guess so. 'Cause I don't want to take 11. Okay, I got a potion back and a strike dummy. Okay. Page Storm, we can just do the same build as last time. I've got a couple ethereal cards. Well, one. I have these ethereal cards, but I can't play them, of course. Maybe it's not so good to take a Page Storm just yet. A Reap might be better. No, this is so much draw. I will smith here in case there's a relic that makes me enjoy resting more coming up. Honestly, though, I mean, I'm hitting 3 campfires right in a row. I can probably smith, rest or something. Anything that deals damage to all enemies? No, right? 3 elites is going to be tough, actually. I think I may be punished for my greed if I don't find something good in this shop. Okay, I think I need the sow. Gotta get rid of this. And I think I just have to take sow, like something to deal with those weird plant guys. It doesn't do a great job with them, but it's better than nothing. Directionally, I want to go this way because there's another campfire. So this run doesn't feel very strong. I gotta upgrade this, I think. It's fine in the eel fight as well. Give me something good. Permafrost. Well, I have a power. That's fine. I have 2 powers. My deck really stinks. Okay, I mean, I have a flex potion and a sow. That's what I need to get me through this fight. So that could do like 16 to all, perhaps. So if I get someone down to 16, that would sure be nice. But I cannot. Well, I can attack the same guy for 15. He would take 9 of it. I would put him at 20. So that doesn't work. And let's, I think it's Call of the Void over, Unleash for 7. It's most important that I get one of these guys down as soon as I can to reduce the incoming damage. And Unleash on another one doesn't really help with that goal. Whereas I might top deck something amazing. Oh, plus it blocks for 6? I forgot. I shouldn't have defended. I should have played this. Oh no, what a fool. No, because it's only the first time. Okay. So I'm still taking, what, 3? Yeah. It's not bad. They're attacking for 17 this time. I'd love to weaken one of the others or fear one of the others, like you maybe. So that I could flex my thing and kill 2 of them. But this guy's still too high, right? I would need to strike him as well, which means I wouldn't be playing any defense. Eight puts him to 22, and so then a flexed so does get you. And then I need a strike here to make sure it gets you as well. Yeah, I think it's worth taking 5 more damage here than I have to set up this great next turn. I missed. No, I found a soul. Okay, great. What is this? When you play an ethereal card, gain 4 block. Well, I will not be doing that this turn, sadly. Maybe I'll be able to play it, but I can't then also play an ethereal card anyway. Just double check. 11 would be 16. Just 24, yeah, okay. I have so much energy. Maybe I could have not... Oh, it's because of Gremlin Horn, I see. It would have been hard to kill these guys without it. Now I can, like, clear the whole field, I think. Yeah, Flex Gremlin Horn, kind of cute against those guys. More borrowed time. Yeah. Well, on the other hand, I have Page Storm, and this is a strong card that's ethereal. Not that good against Soulfish, I guess. Attacking for 14. I think it's important to vulnerable, even though I suffer a little damage. 8 puts you in range of just a single strike, which is nice. And then we Gremlin Horn all over him. Oh, strike deals 9 now. I could have maybe hit one of the bigger ones. Whoops. I think I'll be okay with Gremlin Horn helping me out here. I should have just played the strike. Oh, you guys don't want to do anything? That's nice of you. Let's Severance first, so I guaranteed draw the soul. A lot of souls, I guess. What do you mean you have too many cards? I mean, I see I have 10, but was one of those a soul plus or something? Why did you draw too much? I don't know. Veil Piercer. I have a couple of ethereal cards. Seems fine. Cheese me up. I don't think I want to take the Chosen Cheese heading into which elite fight? The Terror Eel. Maybe I do. Maybe I can take it. I think I'm in good shape against him. I don't have any potions. My damage output is okay. It seems very reckless, though, doesn't it? Go to 22. I mean, I should be okay, but I could suffer a real beating. Oh, let's take the Chosen Cheese. We can always start the video over. Or start the run over, anyway. That's pretty much like a quarter of the health I had to work with. There's a half of what I have left now, but we're approaching a critical moment here. Oh, I have 2 of these, it would seem. I can do 26. I guess that's the play. Borrowed time, a little spooky, but I just won't take damage. How about that? Flatten, huh? Okay, Doom is good. Where's my Death March? I really want it. Oh, I know why I overdrew that other time. I played a soul with 9 cards in hand, so went down to 8 from the soul, and then drew 2 more. But one of the cards I drew must have been ethereal, and that's what triggered additional draw. I see. So that could happen here, I guess. Yeah. Oh, I was really looking for Death March. I could play my last soul and hope to find it, I think it's... Defile is like the second best card in my deck. I should be playing it here. Actually, is this... close to lethal? Let's play the Soul, though. There it is. That's what you get for threatening the Chosen Cheese, my friend. The Soulfish's cards... They cause you to lose HP, is that right? Or do they cause you to take damage? The difference is important here. Status cards. Fish. Lose HP. So, yeah. So I could make one ethereal with this, but then I have to actually lose the HP. I can't, like, block the damage and let the card exhaust itself, which would be a nice thing to do. Okay. I mean, I like Invoke. It's probably a good pickup here. Clearly Arrest. You know, I've had decks, not in Slay the Spire II, but back in the old days when I was more confident and knew the game better in Slay the Spire I. I've certainly had decks where I was like, yeah, 10 HP, I can take a boss, no problem. This deck is great. And I would smith here, but I do not have the same level of confidence with any deck in this game yet. I don't think. Do I want to keep this in my deck? I could just let it go, or I could doom myself to play it. Or I could hang on to my So and play just the other stuff and not doom myself and play this. I'm not sure it's all that good, to be honest. It's really good on some turns, but I don't remember his attack patterns, like... I don't know. It's better than a defend, that's for sure. But that's a low bar. I think I'll just let it go so I can throw the most damage possible at him without having to doom myself. Yikes. Okay, well. Oh yeah, it doubled his vulnerable. Well, that's nice. I think I want to take 2 to get 15 damage in. Well, it's not even 2 of my health, it's 2 of Osti's. No offense. But I'm the important one of this partnership. And I guess we just take an off turn here, right? There are still some ethereal cards for me to draw, I believe. 1. Well, maybe it's just better to get Severance in play. Like, get 3 souls and hit this guy for a bunch. It leaves this junk card in my deck and means I don't get to invoke, but this is a good Severance turn, and not every turn is a good Severance turn. Ooh, Haunt, huh? Obviously not great when he's intangible, but still. Oh, it just drew me more beckons. Well, maybe I should chill then. Now I'm vulnerable, right? This is gonna hurt. Nope, he's not attacking. Okay, this is my chance. I don't have any of my draw, so... I mean, I could pick back up a soul, but I was hoping to pick back a Death March. I guess it's a soul, though. Well, I could... No. Yeah, give me a soul. Let's see if we can... do something with that. I don't really know that I want much of this. Maybe 2 strikes is just the way to go. I mean, fear would be nice, but drawing into a beckon would be a problem. Severance would also be nice. There's the beckon. Well, we may as well keep digging then, so there's no more beckons to hit. Scary. This is the big hit. We kind of need to finish him off here. Oh! Oh, I forgot, of course. I played this one first because then this would do more damage. But of course I made this one not free anymore. Yikes. Am I dead? No. But I'm in bad shape. I didn't miss a chance to kill him, right? I could have done 32. Yeah. So I'm at effectively 32, but I'm taking 27. Go to 5. So the question is, do I want to deal 19 here, or is invoking better? I think with Severance in play, this is just better. With like the ability to draw Severance makes this... Knowing I will draw Severance, this is just better, I think. Oof. I think this is lights out for me if I don't kill him, right? Well, no, I draw a soul. Or I get a soul. So I might draw an answer. Okay, let's do the math. Can I kill him? With what I have in hand. I can play all my attacks. I could do 13 twice is 26. Plus 16 is 42. Plus so. I can kill him. Okay, that seems like the best line. Let's draw, though. What fun. Oh, that's even more. Great. Okay. Woof. Scary. But I made it. I got the 3 elites. Had replay, cost extra. Doom to all. Yeah. The first time you play a card that debuffs an enemy, double its effect. So I think If I were to doom a group of enemies with End of Days as my first debuff, I believe it would double up the effect on all of them. Because it's the first time I play a card that debuffs an enemy, and it doesn't say like double its effect on that enemy, it says double its effect. So I think that would work. You know, Slay the Spire's rules are not laid out 100% as clearly as the... And decisively and comprehensively as the Magic the Gathering comprehensive rules, but you know, the way that Slay the Spire generally works, I think I would expect this to work with Lamp. The Scythe is also playable. Transfigure, I mean, I don't really have any big hits for it. I think you mainly want to hit X cards with that, because as I understand it, their cost can't be increased, but they still get the replay. So I'm going to take End of Days. This is a powerful way to fix AoE fights, which I currently suck at. Teskatara, help me, baby. I don't feel so good. Yeah, really, that's the best you got? What's the map here look like? How badly do I want the special path? Do I still have a curse? I don't, right? Right. Well, the Ascender's Bane, of course. Left side looks okay. A lot of question marks, a couple elites, a couple fires, and a shop at the end. Oh, but only if I skip a fire. No, well, or skip a fire or an elite, I guess. If I go right side, I could do like this. Or thereabout, and hit 2 elites, a shop, 2 fires. Seems fine. I don't think the pumpkin path is going to be any better than that, really. I've only got 3 strikes, so I guess it's Big Hug? But like, what am I removing? I have strike dummies. The strikes aren't even that bad. Call of the Void? It has its place. Strike, strike, defend, defend, I guess. Okay. Let's see if we can still keep on hanging on. Alright, see you guys later. Oh, let's find out how much doom it does to them. I couldn't tell. It went by too fast. Well, good fight. I think I want a haunt. That would give me some direction. And I took a severance, so I do make some souls. I hate you. Not because he steals a card, you generally can get the card back, but because the turn 1 attack for 17 is so much. I mean, the attack potion could conceivably just win the fight this turn and save me 17, but it probably won't. This does 10, right? So it's 18. He goes to 61. It pretty much would have to be Barry to kill him. So I think we just hold on until we know whether the potion will actually make a meaningful difference. It's free! Wow. What is this? 9. And 8 is 17. Okay, now I will drink the attack potion. And it was not berry, so it would not have been able to kill him. Probably do want that back, but let's just have a look here. Parse Plus. Draw 4. Okay. Now I want this for sure. To get rid of the last two, the last strike and the last defend. I'm coming up on a shop quite soon. I think I'm okay removing normality there. Okay. And, you know, this could be a combat, and I might have to fight it with normality, but it's not even that bad. I don't get to play a ton of cards, typically. Yuck! I'm being shaken down. I don't want any of this. Well, okay, I mean, I'm sure there's a card I could happily remove, right? Oh, the normality, of course. I don't want 2 enlightenment, so I'm removing this ahead of schedule and at a premium. Regrettably, this has to be a rest because I have 2 more elites coming up in a row, pretty much. And I don't know how good the shop will be for me, but probably not very good because I don't have much money. I have meal ticket. Okay, maybe I didn't have to rest there. Whoops. I think I could have been fine. What is this? Debilitate. Huh. Interesting. Lethality is good, but I think I just want a soul thing? Oh, mousing over this made me think, wait a minute, I can just buy a soul for 77? No. Soul is covering up the thing I can buy. And I don't think a Reeve is so bad either. Okay, take 2, not so bad. $11, a bit worse. Eidolon, huh? Yeah, very funny. Well, Parse with Death March in hand is nice, at least. And I guess I'll just make a soul. End of Days would not kill him because I've already applied a debuff. I guess even if I hadn't, it's still only 58. Whenever you apply a debuff, they take 9 damage. It's a lot. I have Haunt going, right? Yeah. I could Page Storm first. In case I draw some ethereal cards. I have 2 in the deck. I think I'd rather save my energy for something more effective. Okay. Not a lot of block here. Specifically, I guess you could say there's none. This is the closest I get. Ow. Surely he's dead, right? Yeah. No reason to put it off. Happy to see a decent potion. Really, any potion would be fine. This strike dummy's pretty bad, isn't it? I don't think I even have a card with strike in it. I took them all out. This is all a little bit bad. I guess Afterlife is okay. Regal Pillow. Oh. Oh, I look lustfully at this campfire. If I can just make it through this fight, I'm gonna be sleeping like a baby. Oh, maybe I should have duplicated that? Probably not. Taking a lot of damage. Not much to be done about it, though. Can I afford that? Funny. I could block 8 I could block 8 and keep both of these cards, or like summon 6 and lose both of them. If we assume I'm playing Grave Warden, which I am. I always forget that puts a soul into your hand, so you never know what's coming up next. Oh, that I maybe should have duplicated. Well, no, I want to duplicate some block, don't I? Pretty sad duplication potion. Call it Void Ethereal? It's not. Okay. Okay, well, we're death marching off to the races, I guess. Oh, there was a soot getting shuffled. Okay. I do have Page Storm online, and I could draw an ethereal card, so I guess I should play something if I can, and I can. Gonna need to find a way to block. Not really cutting it. Maybe I could just kill him, actually. I have 5 energy. I need to do an average of 18 damage per attack to kill him. It's sort of hard, isn't it? Well, this one kind of does 58, right? So I need to do 33 in 2 attacks? Well, in 2 energy. Yeah. I can do that, right? Because this makes the fear free. 15 plus 12 is 27. Then I still have, I guess, this. It's like 42? No, this does not do 58 damage. Right. Okay. It's not like, oh, if the amount of HP they have, if the, like... Okay. It's just that the damage is direct if the 29 is lethal, but it doesn't do more than 29. Okay. Well... I mean, I still have a lot of damage, and... Severance will draw me another soul, which I can keep haunting this guy with. And given that I have basically no blocks in my whole damn deck, I do sort of feel as though I must kill him this turn. So that would be like this. What am I still trying to draw? Mostly just souls, but I guess, like, Unleash would be okay. No more time to borrow in there. So given that all I want to draw is souls, and there's nothing I can really spend energy on besides this that does damage, I should just go for this right now, so it's easier to hit souls. Close one, but I think we got there. Nope. We did not. I needed one more soul. I can parse my way into 2 souls. And then go looking for the last one that's in my discard pile, but it wouldn't kill him. Also, I could only draw 3 cards off of Parse. I think I died. Well, no, this lives, right? Oh, with the Doom is it enough? Oh, I don't think so. Okay. So close. Any relics that are gonna save me? I don't see any. Yeah, I'm not sure if I overcommitted to this line, like, or what. I don't have any ways left to make energy. This puts me at 24 and Osty's at 4. That's 28. He's attacking for... Well, it's only at the end of my turn, actually. So I think I go to 1 this way. And don't die. Easy mode. Okay. Live to fight another day. Suck on these apples. I don't want to mess with this. If I know this is going to kill him, but like, what if it doesn't? This is much more clearly killing them. And if I pass my turn without him dying, I will die. So let's do this. Whew. I feel alive. Yeah, you know what would be sweet is more blocks. And Undeath is actually kind of a good one. So would be another Grave Warden, but that would be fine. But with all... I'm working on trying to get more souls, and like Undeath is a 0 cost Regal Pillow. Oh, I love you. I would commit unspeakable acts in the presence of this pillow. Anyway, with a bunch of draw, 0 cost blocks are cool. 0 cost any cards, right? I want to do 8 or add a soul? I think I'd like to do 8. Well, no, odds are the soul will draw 2 cards and deal 6 because of Haunt. Like, either I'll draw it after the Haunt, in which case it deals 6, or I'll draw it before, and then even then, I might end up shuffling. I might end up not playing, or it might get me to an important card in time, you know? So, okay, what are we up to here? We are not blocking for nearly enough, is what we are doing. I've already had this thing go off, so... I don't know where all my blocks are. I doubled it! Double it and give it to the next guy. We did it. Okay. Making him lose 16 strength is a lot better. Now suddenly I'm taking 0. Thanks, Osty. Neurosurge is a very good card. I will play it, but do I play it right away, or should I do something else first? Like, I could Severance first, or Fear. I don't think that makes much sense. Am I drawing an Ethereal card? I might, but I have room for that. Where are all my blocks? They're still nowhere to be found, it would seem. I guess I want to play this after Fear. If I play it at all. Still an Ethereal card in there. Love on Death, thank you. Wish you were here. Let's cash this in so I make room for more draws. Now I'm blocking 14. Good, good. Could crack this soul for 6 damage. Or I could keep it so it's in the deck for the next shuffle. I don't think there will be a next shuffle. But... is there any card that if I draw it dead here, I'm crying? Severance would be pretty bad. Yeah, I think I'll just pass. I would have drawn Death's Door. Okay, that would have been pretty bad actually. Because that card does a lot of damage. This might overdraw me. I guess I could try to avoid it. Let's renew your fear. Oh well, let's just borrow some time actually. No. I thought this was Death March. It's Death's Door. This doesn't do anything. Okay. Okay, still don't want to overdraw. That's Death March. Let's get this out here. I think we have won the fight, right? Yeah. Okay. Still a stressful run for sure. I'm counting down the seconds until I get another nap on my beloved pillow. Maybe a little cowardly with the boss fight. You know, 36 I could be fine, but I might not. And there could be another fight here, you know? So... well... whenever you play a soul... okay. So this guy applies weak, basically, as I recall, over and over. How important is it to keep So in my hand? Right. That's the main thing. Like, obviously it's better to spend the energy on So this turn. But I can either do 8 damage to this guy and have So in hand, or do 11 to both and not have So in hand is the trade-off. Alright. I don't know what's right or wrong. I'm gonna do that. Sadly, this doesn't quite kill you. It'd be real nice to play, though, wouldn't it? I guess I can Afterlife Severance, which means I can Severance first, and then, I don't know, maybe I could conceivably kill this guy with all my soul draws. Nope. Unsurprisingly, it has not happened. That's alright. I mean, it's sort of alright. This is a real problem. Maybe I needed to use a power potion a while ago. I hate this. I can't do 32, can I? 8 plus 13 is 21, plus 10 is 31? Oh, man. Eight plus 13 is 21. 10, yep. And my block is atrocious. Let's see if this does something. Yes. I can take Calcify to stun that guy. This is fine. Death March is... Actually, yeah, these two together are quite good. Because I assume I can kill this guy. I can. And then shrink this guy. Yeah. Nope, not like that. No. Why did I draw? Gremlin Horn. I see. So I couldn't have arranged to draw before killing him. I thought maybe I had missed a chance to do that, which would have been an important thing to do. Hurts a little, not too bad. And now I think we've got him, right? Bro's sitting here at 29. Pull aggro is kind of just what the doctor ordered. Okay, where's the one that just kills everyone, please? I'd like that card as soon as possible. Well, I'm blocked for 19. So I could go for a So here. Or I could Call of the Void, but that wastes my Permafrost. Like, I'm kind of just waiting to draw the one card that wins the combat, right? And this might help me take some of the pressure off in the meantime, whereas this will probably just do nothing and take away my block in the future. I guess it would have kept Asti healthier. Yeah, okay, maybe that was a mistake. Well, no, because killing this guy is actually better than the thing I could have done that turn. So, let's see. Yeah, let's do this. I guess I actually want to use the energy this turn for this thing. Oh, great. There it is. See you losers later, right? 29 to all. Whew. It's been a game. If I do gain block, no. Well, I mean, there are cards that it would be nice to snap, but I think I'm doing much better on damage, and I would like a lot of block. And Afterlife is not great block, but it works. Rest for 34, please. It's only 30, of course, but... I mean, okay, what could I smith? Let's say I wanted a smith. There's lots of lovely cards here. Page Storm for 0. Still, I think we've demonstrated that I'm not really in control of what happens in these fights. Let's just buy some buffer. Hope that Act 3 helps me get a clearer path to defeating enemies. I mean, I could do him for 29. But I could also deal 17 and summon and make a soul, you know? Which I think is more important. Well, Severance would be nice to play here. But, like, Haunt is mandatory. And then the question is, do I want to play Severance or do I want to play the other two cards? Severance is good, but I think I kind of want the other two cards. Getting another power online for a long boss fight is nice. Retain Ethereal, what a combo. Well, Veil Piercer actually lets me play stuff off of this for free, even if it's very expensive. But Parse is what I most want to play. Let's see what's available here. Bro's attacking for a lot, huh? I have 21. This would get me to 26, so I still take 2 and Asti dies. I think I want to get this damage in. Asti will not be making any more attacks this turn, it seems. Well, I mean, it's a good thing I don't really have any block, because I'm not being given much chance to use it. What was that? Call of the Void, I guess. Dredge. Huh. It's draw 3, but from your discard pile. Interesting. So you get to pick, of course. Soul me. Severance looks very good. And then I guess it's Grave Warden. It's a lot of damage. I guess, I mean, it's only 20. Okay. Now what? I don't get any draw? For real? Okay. Well, that's rude. Or any block? Well, I get that. Do you get that card out of my face? Okay. I mean, I think I'm just playing like 3 escapes. I've got unlimited time here now, it would seem. I just need to, like, not run out of HP, the normal defeat condition. Hopefully all the undeaths will help. God, this guy does not stop. What? My deck doesn't do any damage is the big problem, I guess. Oh. I thought this was my invoke, but no, that's a card I created this turn that just happens to look like a card in my deck. Well, Undeath, Undeath, that certainly is a play. Probably time to pop a speed potion. Yeah. And then, probably should hit him. Let's try to hit some souls next turn. I've got a lot of energy. Another haunt. Okay, now we're cooking. Getting sooty here. Love keeping him vulnerable. Give me more energy. I'm out of souls, huh? Okay. Oh, I have a parse, though. Yeah, Undeath, kind of good for the late, like when you actually are drawing a lot. Getting a bunch of these zero-cost defends, I don't know. I mean, it's good and bad, of course. And I think my last play will be an Invoke. Death March and a soul to kick things off is pretty cool. Not guaranteed lethal or anything, but looking good. Well, let's get an Undeath out of the way so I have space for more draw. Looks like we're done drawing. Not ideal, but I can take it. Oh, did I win? Well, yes, but I need to block this turn. Oh. Okay, mission accomplished. And then I'll, just scooch back a bit. You weren't even close to having lunch. Poor guy. Okay, alright. Nothing is ever easy. But we're still alive. Spirit of Ash. Oh, that's so good. That's so good. Now I finally have a reason to play Call of the Void. What do you got for me here, Tanks, old buddy? Start your turn. At a random attack to your hand, it costs 0. Add a whistle. Gain 7 block every turn. An attack that costs 0. I don't think that's really doing what I want. 7 block every turn. Certainly shores up a weakness I have. Whistle could be good for some fights, but I think I'm just taking 7 blocks. Same as I did last game. Alright, how do I feel? Let's say I could just skip to the test subject. How would I feel about that fight? Am I in good shape? Probably not. So we need to get strengthened somehow, obviously. My blocking has improved. I feel like I need more burst damage to more reliably have turns like that one where I had 7 energy and drew a million cards and did a million damage. But that requires upgrading on a lot of axes, right? I need more energy production, I need more draw. I think draw is the important thing. I mean, but like Call of the Void and a bunch of souls, I don't know. Be nice to hit one of the late shops if I can. Maybe here? That has a path like this, or if I'm feeling very strong, I can go pick up another elite on the way. I don't really know how good the Act 3 events are. I haven't gotten used to them all, but probably better than hallway fights, right? Generally speaking. This is a good start. I don't have to play on... Well, okay. I guess what I have to play and what I want to play. I have 5 energy still for some reason. I know I played Invoke last turn. Oh, right. I played Borrowed Time as well. Okay. Okay. This is a really simple turn, and I just like the... I'm not sure about the math. So, I could Undeath, which blocks this pretty well. Like, it completely blocks. And then I could play this plus an attack. The So. Or I could play End of Days plus Grave Warden. In which case I don't have to play the Undeath. I think I want to play the Grave Warden. Get a soul in there and keep this in hand. Not a lot of ethereal cards. This is a dreadful turn. Well, I guess it's not that bad. I can block. But I need to make more progress in a hurry. I don't have Haunt yet, do I? No. Maybe I was supposed to just pull aggro to stall, huh? Now I can't anymore. Yeah. I have regrets. Taking a truckload of damage again. and no clear path to winning the fight. Maybe I was supposed to play the Haunt? Probably. There were enough souls in my deck that it would do more damage than that silly attack I made instead. 39? Bro, relax. Okay, that's actually a really key draw. Because now if I hit the 3 Doom card... No. I think I get him. Because Blight Strike plus that should do it. No dice. And as for blocking, I don't have much. This is some. Do I have any other block around here? I mean, I have Afterlife and Bodyguard. If I don't draw End of Days, like, what am I doing next turn? I think I'm just losing. So maybe I need to make sure that I put some more souls in the deck. So I can hit it. I think so. Oh, this one's ethereal, isn't it? Hang on. Oh, I could still... No, it's not lethal anymore. But he's just dead. So I just have to block as much as I can, which currently is Afterlife. But Grave Warden would be better if I could hit it. Okay. Take 17. Ouch. Very bad start to the act. Fairy in a bottle. Yeah, I might need that. Energy is good, but I think a big block that makes a soul is more important. I have Regal Pillow. Still got a chance. Don't you dare. What is Bone Flute? Oh, so bad. A meal ticket. I mean, I probably don't need it that badly. I might not even get to go to this shop if I'm in bad shape after a couple of elites. But no, there's a fire. Yeah, I should be okay. But I'm not heading a shop until the very end, and then there's a fire right here. So I guess you can have my meal ticket. And I mean, yeah, I mean, 2 block. Aussie attacks very rarely. I think Unleash might be it in this deck. Yeah, but on occasion I'll get 2 block. Plus, you never know, I might just conjure a card out of nowhere. God, that Sai is doing amazing work. 21, yeah. Fine. How are we looking here? It's 21 again. Okay, well. Oh, maybe I shouldn't have played that. Just wait to draw the 3 Doom to everything. I think that's like too greedy. Or too single-minded, maybe? I don't have to block, actually. But I will, just to make a soul. That guy's bigger now. Scary. Okay. I feel like I should be doing more damage, but I guess I just don't have any big attacks. Oh, this takes care of you. Okay, we should be fine here. I can't actually get this to hit you, or to kill you, rather. But I guess what I can do is this, and this. And that was Gremlin Horn, thank you. I guess I can just buffet you with souls now, a bit. Okay. Potion of Doom. Apply 33 Doom. That's something. Countdown. Also upgrading 3 cards. Kind of something. I have a lot of unupgraded cards. I've been mostly resting, so my cards all suck. So if I could just afford to play one more bad card and then shuffle, I might finally draw some good ones. I think it's Countdown, though, actually. Kind of was looking for my big old Doom card. I guess it's only 29. It wouldn't kill any of them. I would cry. Okay. I wonder what happens if your max HP goes to 0 while you have Fairy in a bottle. Do you get to come back? A question best left for the philosophers, I suppose. $33 Doom. Couldn't kill anyone with that. It's so bad. Okay. 5 more turns. Oh man, this is it. We're cooked. I can kill this guy. And another one. Oh, and you? No, not quite. So I guess I have to do this. I think I'm still dead, though, right? Oh, Gremlin Horn, though. Wait a minute. They all died? Oh, because I hadn't debuffed them at all yet, so I didn't need that potion. I could have just... Yeah, I see. Okay. Right. Eradicate, huh? I don't think that's really what I need. don't think another Severance is what I need either, to be honest. Although it's my best source of souls, and souls are the main thing that's helped me win. I guess I'll take this. You know, it'll help in some circumstances. And the opportunity cost of taking a retain card is not 0, but it's relatively low. You can just never play it, and you've only cost yourself 1 draw instead of multiple. Death March for 20. Severance for 13 with some souls. Or, I suppose... Afterlife? Yeah. And then I get a Veil Piercer. It would be nice if I had a Doom Potion, I think. We gotta do this stuff. Everything that actually grows our power is crucial. I don't think this really... Also, if I die, do I... What happens if I, like, die to Doom while I have Fairy in a bottle? I don't know. Do I lose, like... I think I would keep the Doom, right? Because you don't lose your debuffs when... your buffs or debuffs when Fairy in a bottle goes off. I mean... 3 Doom to me is a very small cost. But the question is, like, you know, how good is it really to even play so, right? It's probably better to just keep it in hand. Well, no, it takes up room. There's all those turns when I want to go off with souls, but my hand is too full. Oh, plus there's this. And I guess we may as well just kick this off. You know, this gets wasted because he has the artifact. There's nothing I can do about that. Neurosurge, huh? Powerful card. I guess. I mean, I'm just going to have to be in a bit of a hurry. Oh. No, I couldn't have killed him. I would need like 30 energy or something. I guess this is a stupid use of an artifact charge. I should just hit him. Get some damage in while I can. What is this? Ethereal. Deal damage equal to the enemy's doom. Well, I don't think I'll be doing that this turn. Oh. Well. If I could play it for free, it would be nice, I guess, but I can't. Do I want to just, like, hit him for 29 here? Or would I rather get, like, all these other plays made? I guess everything else is better. An Ethereal Reap, huh? Not going to be able to do much this turn with all these burns. I guess play this. For lack of any better ideas. How's my Doom doing? Currently on 9. I think we could get there. Let's put it this way. I don't think running out of Doom is going to be the way that I die. It'll be mostly the HP damage that I'm taking. Well... yeah, that's pretty good. Small attack? Big attack. Another Call of the Void. Well, I mean, the good news is, if I die, I have Fairy in a Bottle. But let's just not die, that would be even better. And I mean, I think that looks like the plan, not dying. I don't think I have to die this turn. Pull aggro, I mean, it doesn't do that much. I think I need to still be focusing on killing him, as opposed to trying to stay alive. Kind of maybe when he's on all this block, maybe I shouldn't be. Wait, Haunted loses HP? Oh, it doesn't do damage. Who knew? Looking spooky. He's trying to hit me for 22 after all my block. That would certainly put me into Doom range, huh? Well, so another 3 won't really hurt, I guess. Let's get that vulnerable in there. Okay, and we need to win now. I'm very close to winning, but I'm not actually winning. Right? This is only 33. Oh no, he's vulnerable. Okay, yeah, we got there. Continuing to just scrape by. What a slog this game has been. Not a slog, a slugfest. I just haven't gotten enough, like, actual power upgrades. Yeah, this never happens. Yeah, I can't take this, obviously. Okay, that's actually quite good. How are we winning? It's hard to say. Yeah, it's only one more block, not that big a deal. More damage on this. Maybe. I think we do more damage with haunts, really, so even adding 2 damage to every soul is pretty good. I gotta go this way. The shop is like my only out. I could decline to fear him, I suppose, and try to save this lamp charge. But save it for what, right? Not Doom, I don't think. So, yeah, I gotta do this. Gotta have him vulnerable so that I can actually hit him over the next few turns. Okay. Sometimes I can have a decent turn. But it's not often. Like, what am I supposed to do here? Play my ethereal powers, I guess? I guess draw first. Yeah, okay. Now I'm thinking I shouldn't have played the power I did. Okay, that sort of makes up for it. Maybe. I don't know. So... 6 Doom per turn. I mean, that's kind of the most damage I'm going to get out of a single card. Well, no, I mean, this is... If the fight lasts 6 more turns, I'm probably dead, so this is better than Countdown. And then let's block. $48? Yeah, that's right. Okay. Doesn't look like the play right now, but just checking. What would it if it were? And we're playing all this stuff, and then we're blocked. I guess I didn't have to undeath. Whoops. I don't have that many ethereal cards since I didn't turn on my power yet. I think this is not that good a play at the moment. Punished for overblocking, I guess. Oh, Stone Calendar, actually, is a possible win condition here. Yeah, I mean, I haven't taken much damage, and we're chipping away at him quite successfully. But I feel like at any moment, the ride is going to come to an end. 18 isn't too bad. Stone Calendar is next turn. 52. So I just have to come up with 32 damage over the next 2 turns without getting roasted. I mean, this is 33. So I just have to survive, take as little damage as possible, which is 0. So actually this fight's been great, it turns out. The ride has not come to an end. And will not come to an end. We will ride all night long. I don't even need you, you stupid Stone Calendar. Get owned. Okay, I do. I don't. Got him. Okay. Huh. Probably not good for test subject. But it would be my first source of weak. Maybe that's one reason this feels weak, is I didn't take that first Defy I was offered, and, like, maybe I was offered one later eventually, but I didn't take any of them. And the enemies are just hitting so much harder than I'm used to for that reason. Yeah, I'm gonna take this. Maybe it's wrong. It's strictly correct to buy this. Anytime you have at least twice as much money as membership card, you should purchase it. I mean, maybe there are like other edge cases where it would be better to do something else first. I'm not sure. Like if there was something that said every time you buy a relic, win the game. Yeah, you should buy that first and then the membership card. But that relic doesn't exist. But if you have twice as much money, like right now, I could buy $495 worth of stuff, or I could spend $215 and then have at least $215 left over, which would be worth, like, okay, I guess right. If you have at least 430, let's imagine I had exactly 430, I could spend it all on things other than the membership card, or I could buy the membership card and then still spend $430 worth of stuff, because all my money would go twice as far. And if you have any more than that, it's just pure profit. Another potion would go crazy. Another fairy in a bottle. I think I play attacks, powers, and skills reasonably often, don't I? Like 5 powers, plenty of attacks, plenty of skills. So that could be a big deal for me. What are you? Whenever you play an attack, add an attack to your hand. I don't know about that. Yeah, and so like I removed all the bad cards from my deck, but it turns out I don't have any good cards, I guess is how I would describe the situation I'm in. I could take lethality, but I don't really have any big attacks to benefit from it. I have the one Eradicate. I might get some off of Call of the Void, but let's get real. I don't think this is all that good. I mean, I don't know. The only fight I have left is a boss fight, right? This is probably worth it in a boss fight. And then I want a Dex Potion. I think this shop could potentially have been good enough to save my life. Whenever you deal 11, you get this back next turn. Thrumming Hatchet. Is right-hand hand any good? I don't think so, right? I have a pretty small number of zero-cost cards, and I can't afford to play them very often. Yeah, I don't think I want any of the rest of these. There's probably a card in my deck that sucks. There's got to be several, right? Problem is, they're all my babies, you know? I couldn't possibly. Okay, well, see ya. I mean, I could pitch Fairy in a Bottle for Block Potion, but 30% of my max HP is 22 or 23. So this gives me more HP than a Block Potion does. There could be a problem if I doom myself, I guess, but hopefully I won't find out how that works. And I'm taking all the HP. Give me 37 more. I mean, is there anything I really, really want to smith? I don't think so. Nothing that's better than 29 HP. Okay, I mean, I made it to the boss. I think that's great for this run. Maybe I'll even win. Not with this hand. He's not hitting that hard. I don't think Bodyguard is even worth giving him the strength. No, I mean, he doesn't have that much HP. You know, I should have... Maybe there was a good Eradicate. I think this is fine. It blocks for 5. He gains 2 strength. So I gain net 3 HP. And then next turn, okay, you know, if he lives through next turn, he hits me for 2 more than he would. I'm still up 1. If he's still alive the turn after that, I'm having a very bad day. And he doesn't get to keep his strength in between reanimating himself, so... Ooh, I think I might be having a very bad... Well, no, I mean, I can do this if I have to, right? Good old Candelabra. It's 90? No, it's 80. It's exact lethal. So I could do that, but then I miss out on, what, a couple powers? I also miss out on the ring trigger. Yeah, I think that's important enough to take some damage for. And actually, I didn't take damage. Okay, if I let this hit me, I'm crying to my mom, of course. But I don't have to do that. This would not kill him. Actually, I guess it would. He'd be at 35. But I can do better than that, surely, right? I mean, this kills him for just 2 energy. So I can play something else like Call of the Void or Page Storm. Does this kill him? No. Well, I think Call of the Void is the most important thing I can do right now. Oh, wait a minute. Really? I had no idea. Why do I still have energy? Gremlin Horn. Okay, I was confused. I thought it was for some other reason. I did know about the Gremlin Horn thing, although I didn't think of it today. Like, it was not on my mind. But yes, I did know that's how the rules worked. I thought it was something weird like, since all of the attacks didn't go off, I got some of the energy back. But A, that isn't how it works, and B, that didn't happen, because the attacks did all go off. So, we've played an attack, we've played a power, let's play a skill. Okay, we're cooking now. 5 decks? Too bad I don't have any blocks in the deck. I don't have Countdown on yet, do I? I do. Any attacks in here? No. Attacking for 30. Yikes. I guess I'm accepting 2 wounds because I want to make sure I get the energy for next turn more than I want to, like, use this card up. Really don't like getting wounds, of course. That's a skill, huh? Did I trigger the thing again? I did. I meant to, but I didn't check whether it actually happened. Okay. Okay. Yeah. I'm very excited about how things are going here. This ring has transformed my life. Play this one first, so I can have the decks for this. I guess draw. Stop trying to hit me and hit me. Okay, I sort of bricked out here. 3 energy, huh? I have block 8 for ethereal cards. So I could play this. 29 Doom, block 8. Or I could play, you know, some damage. I could block 6 and get Invoke online for next turn. That's probably what I'd rather do. Just double checking. Yeah, definitely doesn't do 120. Okay. Stone Calendar. Oh my god. Maybe I could have killed him. Well, I get a rest turn here, but I don't get to play an attack, which is a little annoying. I get to play Domain, though. And I could play an attack if I found one that damaged all enemies, I suppose. But I don't have any of those. Okay, I mean, I'm feeling alright here. The last step is definitely the hardest on this guy, but the deck started to do things eventually. This doesn't do much, but, I mean, it does set me up more in the future. No. I want to get the fear going and have this available. Also, I think I triggered the ring again without thinking about it. Yeah, you can't touch me anymore. It's too late. I'm in your base. Skill. And then another skill, I guess, so that I have room to draw. I don't think, actually, there's no powers left, right? Yeah. I only get to do that on turns when this generates a power, which happens shockingly often. Get that invoke, keep the energy chain going. Look at all these buffs. That's what happens when you've got, like, random card generation, I guess. The Doom doesn't really matter. The weak doesn't matter because I'm blocking. I guess I'll just take a soul on some summon. It's a power. That's what I like to see. I don't know, maybe I don't even need to take the Doom here. Okay, I'm allowed to attack him. That's good. My hand is very full, which is not great. Did I? Maybe I could have just like eradicated, but I need to draw like cards that block. I guess I had that one already. This is decent damage, and then I'll just Dirge for 1. $47. It's a big number. But I think I'm alright. Maybe. No, maybe not. I don't actually have any cards with blocks, so all this dex is doing me not much. I should have done that first, I guess, to see if I draw a block card. I'm not taking damage here. Buried. I lethal berry. 8,730. Could I finish him off? Yeah, with souls. Okay, that... I feel like I was so weak until I got to that shop. I was just limping along on a pillow all game. There were a lot of fights where I thought, you know what, I'm dead here, and I eventually, you know, realized I wasn't. That one fight where I had to go to 1, almost just hit end turn on that one because I didn't see that I could live. Whew, okay, Ascension 5 down for Necrobinder anyway. Hope you guys enjoyed. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.